Yeah, hi guys. So today we are going to talk about factors and multiples. So we will see what is factor of a number, what is multiples of a number, and are they same or are they different? What are the differences basically? We'll see. So for example, let us start by taking a number as an example. So which number you would like to go for? Since we have to discuss different factors, unique factors, and multiples, so we should go for a number which has enough number of factors, means at least 5 or 6 number of factors, 6 number of factors, 8 number of factors they should have. So I would like to go for a factor called 16, sorry, number called 16. If I go for number 16 and if I go and find out factors of 16, so I would say the factors of 16, okay. So different factors of 16 are, what are they? The factors means, first of all, let us park this side, park this for a while, we'll come back again. If you divide 16 by 2, is it divisible by 2? Yes, 2 8 is 6. So 8 times, 8 is a quotient and it is getting divided by 16 and remainder is 0. So remainder has to come 0. Remainder has to come 0, right? And so we can say 2 is a factor of 16. Is 8 a factor of 16? Let us check. Yes, it is also divisible by 8 because 8 to the 16. So we are again getting quotient something and remainder 0. The condition for getting factors is that a given number should be divisible by the factor and remainder should be 0, right? A number should be divisible by a factor, right, and remainder should be 0. So if it is divisible by 2, quotient is 8, the same number must be divisible by must be divisible by 8 as well, right? So here a very interesting relationship you can see. If you are dividing by 2, what is the quotient you are getting? 8, right? You are dividing it by 2 and you are getting the quotient as 8, right? So what will happen if you divide it by 8? You will get the quotient 2, right? So now come back to this. So in the same way, divide 16 by 1. Is it divisible by 1? Every number is divisible by. So it is divisible by 1. What is the quotient? 16, right? 16. It is getting 0. Is this number divisible by 16? Is this number divisible by 16? Yes. And how many times? What is the quotient? This time the quotient will become 1. 16. So remainder has to come 0. So we can say there are two factors of 16, 1 and 16. Right? Two factors of 16, 2, 8, 2, 8. So this way we will list down different factors of this number 16. Okay. So now we are clear about what is factor and how to find out what is factor. So this is something very important to understand what we mean by factor. So can we find out different factors of 16? So let's start with 1. So if 1, then 16, of course. If 1, then the number is divisible by 16 as well, right? Try with 2. 2, yes, it is divisible. What is the quotient? You are getting 8. Is the number divisible by 8 as well? Yes, sir. It is divisible by 8. Is this number divisible by 3? The number is divisible by 3 or not, it depends upon sum of the digits is a multiple of 3 or not. Sum of the digits is 6 plus 1, 7. So 7 is not a multiple of 3, so this number is not divisible by 3. Is this number divisible by 4? Yes. What is the quotient? We are getting 4. Am I supposed to write 4 as well? We should not, because if I write 4 again, that means the factors we are counting double. But what we are supposed to find out? We are supposed to find out unique factors of 16. is already counted, right? So what can we say about number 16? In fact, different unique factors of 16. How many unique factors of 16 this number has? So you can say that 16 has 5 unique factors, okay? 16 has 5 unique factors, okay? 5 unique factors. 5 unique factors, okay? Yes. 16 has 5 unique factors. So similarly, you can go and consider any other number. For example, you can take which number? Let us start with something like 40. Let us find out different factors of 40. First of all, what we have to start with? We have to start with 1. If you divide 40 by 1, how much is the quotient? You get 40. So this number is divisible by 40 as well. It is the same thing. You are dividing 16 by 1, so you are getting quotient 16, right? So 16 is again divisible by 16. It is bound to get divisible by 16, right? So that way, is this number divisible by 2? Yes, it is. What is the quotient we are going to get? 20. Is this number divisible by 3? No, because the sum of the digit is 4 plus 0, that is 4. So this number is not divisible by 3, not divisible. Is this number divisible by 4? Yes. What is the quotient? We are getting 10. Is this number divisible by 5? Yes. What is the quotient? 8. Is this number divisible by 6? No. Is this number divisible by 7? No. Is this number divisible by 8? Right. But 8 we already counted. So we are done. So what can we say? How many factors number 40 has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? You can say this 40 has how many unique factors? 8 unique factors. Right? 8 unique factors. Okay? 8 unique factors. 8 unique factors. Right? Okay. Now let us talk about multiples a little bit. What is multiples? So we will go with say number 16. Sorry. We'll go with 16 number. Multiples of, we will say what are the different multiples of 16? Multiples of 16. First multiple is what? First multiple, in order to find out, we have to multiply it by 16. By 1, sorry. We have to multiply 16 by 1, sorry. We have to multiply 16 by 1. So first multiple is 16. What is the second multiple? We have to multiply it by 2. We will get 32. Third multiple, fourth multiple, fifth multiple, so on. You will be able to get 100 multiple multiply by 100. You will get some value 1600. You keep on multiplying it by million, billion, trillion. Suppose you go and multiply it by 3 trillion. What is the value? You will get some value, right? You will get some value. You will get 48 trillion. So this is also a multiple of 16. So if someone asks you what is the, can you tell me about the number of multiples of 16? Number 16. Number of multiples of number 16. You can basically say that infinite number of multiples exist for a given number. Infinite, right? So would you like to take another example? I think yeah, one more example will be good. So multiples of what? Multiples of 2. That's right. So first multiples of 2, how will you find it out? By multiplying it by 1. So you will get 2. Second multiple by multiplying by 2, 4. Third multiple by 8. So can you multiply 8? 100 trillion? Yes, I can. What you will get? Number is 200 trillion, right? So you can keep on multiplying 2 by number which is much greater than 100 trillion. So essentially you can go, what I am trying to say that again the number of multiples of 2 is how much? Infinite. Number of multiples of any number is infinite. Number of multiples of any number is infinite. I repeat, it's infinite. Okay. Number of multiples of any number is infinite, right? And here what we are going to talk about is that number of factors of a number is finite. They are finite. This you can count, right? Number of multiples of a number you cannot count. So that's why we say infinite. Number of unique factors of a number you can count. So that's why we say number of factors of a number is finite. Okay? Number of factors of a number is finite. Okay? Number of multiples of a number is infinite. Right? So what is factor? Factor is you take and multiply it by something, you will get 16. Right? And this is how we calculate multiples. Right? So this was all about the basic understanding about what is factor, what is multiple, what are the different unique factors of a number, and what are the total number of multiples of a given number. We discuss finite, infinite. So that's all about factors and multiples. Thank you.